Okay, we'll start now.
Take the length of my hair.
Well,
You don't have to worry about that, do you?
We'll talk about that. That'd be funny.
You and Big John.
I know.
You and Big John were all right.
Someone said when I put it up on Twitter, someone said, "Which one's John Hartson?" And I was like,
yeah.
"Fuck off."
The Mitchell brothers.
Yeah, exactly. Very good. Hi everybody, it's Russ from My Hammers 11. I hope you're all safe and well. Obviously, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell notification so you're made aware of any time we put new content on. We have videos going up daily, but now it's 2-3 times a day, and I wouldn't want you to miss any of the cracking guests we've got on. And we have got some incredible guests coming up, including today's guest. I think it's going to be a good one. He played 190 times for the club. You know, that's fantastic. 60 goals, 2 periods. I mean, you know it is. It's Macca. It's Frank McAvennie. How you doing, man?
I'm good, buddy. I'm good. Very well.
How's the golf?
I can't see on this.
You can swear.
It's up and down like a prostitute's knickers, but apart from that, yeah, it's all right. Some good shots, some bad.
Yeah. And how's lockdown as a whole? It's a question everyone asks, isn't it? How's lockdown treating you?
I'm all right. I mean, biggest problem is I can't keep training. I can't be. I moved from a house to a flat, and because we had a gym, swimming pool, and all that. It was great. And then in lockdown, they closed the gym, and my knees won't let me. It won't let me run on the roads now, so I can't go for a run. So yeah, I've got to use the treadmill. So it's been a bit of a nightmare, but. Put a stone on, maybe a stone and a half. But apart from that, yeah, it's all good.
Oh, that's all right. As you said, at least you can get out on the course now. At least you can get on the fairway.
Yeah, but that's now I can go out and play golf for us. Yeah. But it's only for the last Scotland. We Nippy or Nikki up here, Nicola Sturgeon. She keeps everything a week late.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So,
but I like.
It's a wee women syndrome.
Yeah. But I like that because at least you know where you stand. You know what I mean? At the moment, there's too much ambiguity, so I don't like it.
Been doing all right.
Yeah, no, she has.
Yeah,
and you know,
been doing all right.
She has, and and obviously, a couple of 10 days next or something like that, and the Premier League's back. Well, hey.
Yeah, I know, but I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be filming with you. I'm supposed to be in Cyprus now. This is my holiday week. Oh. So, because I've been doing this, sitting having a beer in Cyprus, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I interviewed Peter Butler the other day, and he's in Liberia. Obviously, he's manager of the Liberian national side, and he's like literally like a minute away from the beach. He tells me, but I know.
Yeah, I don't like him. I'm not going to watch that one.
Ignore that. Just skip that one. Skip that one.
Yeah, I'll skip that one. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's good. It's good. Football's coming back, and so we'll see what happens, and what will be. But
how do you think we'll do? How do you think? I mean, no one asked you, but how do you think we'll do?
I think we'll do all right. Honestly, because I think the whole, in a weird way, I think it's going to help us because at the moment it's a little bit of a hostile place, the London Stadium. The fans are getting against players, and they're not particularly strong charactered, then they'll crumble a little bit. But I think I would see a lot of the lower bottom teams, not just us, but the Bournemouth and stuff. There'll be some weird results coming up. There'll be some. Weird
I think so. I think there's a few teams worse off than us.
Yeah.
But as you say, I just don't see enough players they need to grow a set and stand up.
Yeah.
If somebody shouts at you, you don't go into your shell, do you?
No.
You show what kind of character you are. I've heard that there's a few players not want to play. If that's correct, I don't listen. The world's got to move on. I'm agree. The quicker it comes back, the better for everyone. I think, and get everyone out again because that's the country's been. I mean, football is everything to us, guys.
It's so true. It's so true. And it's going to be like the World Cup because there'll be the World Cup, there's like 3 games a day. That's what you're going to get, aren't you? You're going to get 2-3 games a day for the next month.
Someone told me they were all going to stay together for a few weeks. Is that they still doing that?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I think that was one of the ideas, wasn't it?
You couldn't stay a month with Moisey. My God. That's all right.
Yeah,
sorry, I know.
I know. You get away with him, but no, I mean, but it's we've got a fully fit squad, and
Good.
When was
Yeah.
the last time that happened, Frank? I can't remember. Last time everyone was fit.
Wow.
So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, if everyone wants to play and gets out of the trouble that they've got us into, then he's hoping for a good run in.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right. I think there's going to be some twists and turns. There's going to be some more teams dropped in, as always happens. And with so many games,
worse teams worse off than us for us. I think that's what.
Yeah.
But when West Ham play, when they turn up and play, they're not a bad side.
Nah, you're right.
But they just don't do it enough, do they? So
that's why we're in the position we're in, isn't it? Lee doesn't lie, doesn't it? Lee doesn't lie.
It drives the fans mad, didn't it? Because they see them play 1 week.
But we're used to that. Maggie, there's only a few times where it wasn't. Where our song is about things fading and dying. It's like our sort of war song is about losing and dying and stuff. So it already sort of sets you in stead. But that's the whole idea of this whole channel, because people didn't have football, and so we started interviewing fans all over the world, different ages, over in the States, the Scandinavian Hammers, and all over, about their memories of West Ham. And obviously, gracious guys like yourselves coming on and sort of giving your opinions in terms of, the memories of playing. We've had some great guests, and we've got obviously you, and I've got TC tomorrow. So we've got the boys back together.
Boys back together, yeah. You can't do one without the other.
No, exactly. I'm going to release you guys at the same time as well, just to do. Makes perfect sense. So in terms of so obviously a lot of people know the story in terms of West Ham and you. Some people don't because they're younger fans, less experienced fans, I call them. So obviously you came from St Mirren, and it was it a toss up between? I mean, kind of David, was it Luton and David Pleat? It was talk at the same time.
No, I was going. David Pleat was. I made no secret of the fact. David Pleat was on the phone to my parents and on the phone to me. And listen, Russ, he's a good football guy. And he's a great lad. David Pleat was a great lad, so he was talking to me, and I didn't know anything about West Ham. Yeah. So I went down to Luton to sign. My agent or the board of directors and all that, and Luton paid for everything. Yeah. So and luckily, this big heavy guy walked in, who was the chairman, and he slapped me in the back of the head. "Welcome to Luton, Macca." And I thought, I said, "Who are you?" And he says, "I'm a chairman." I looked at my agent, and my agent could tell I was raging. I was raging. I didn't know whether to shake his hand or put a head in him. It was one of them. So I've looked at me and said, "I'm not signing," and we walked outside. Didn't tell them, but we walked outside, and the manager came out and said, "Man," and says, "Look," I said, "I'm not signing." That's put me right off. And apart from that, he wouldn't tell me how much wages I was getting. He was talking to my agent and saying, "Well, with bonuses, this." And I'm saying, "Look, I'm for a councillor's day." Yeah. I says, "Tell me what I'm walking away with at the end of the week. Make it simple." And he couldn't tell me, so I said, "I'm away." And as I walked out, the manager said to me, "West Ham's interested in you." And I says, when would that happen? And he says that he gave Luton first refusal. So if I had signed for Luton, I wouldn't have known about West Ham. No. So God works in mysterious ways. So
it does,
I met John Lyle. We couldn't tell Luton that I wasn't saying I was going to speak to West Ham because they paid for all the flights.
Yeah, that's right.
They tell and all that. So I had to wait till they all leave. And my agent and myself jumped in a taxi, and I met John, dear old John, at Toddington service station. And on M1 at about 1:45 in the morning or something. Some incredible. Eddie Bailey and John, it was great. And John just sat and spoke to me. As soon as you speak to John, he was telling me what he wanted me to do and how he seen me playing and all that. And he's just a great footballing guy, isn't he? He's a great footballing man. God rest him. So there was no. But I was tired, and I get grumpy when I'm tired. So I was arguing over a couple £100 or something. So John, I went back up the road and I says, "Yeah," and I said, "But I'm not coming down." And my agent got John. John flew up to Glasgow on a flight. I met him at Glasgow Airport, at the hotel at Glasgow Airport. Done the signing, subject to getting fitness tests and all that kind of stuff. So I signed, and John flew back the next flight. So that's what he did. So I thought, he really wants me. And it was great to feel that way. And then I had to go down and to do a fitness test, a medical and all that kind of stuff. And I went down and John picked me up at the airport. And he put it in his book and I didn't even think about it. And he was driving through London with me. And it was either the Queen or Princess Di or something was out. And so all the streets were all cordoned off. And the big cars, you know, with the flags and all that, driving along. I said, John, you didn't have to get her out. He said, so John says he knew then that it's something different. So yeah, I like a laugh. Yeah. But as anybody will tell you, any footballer will tell you that's ever played with me, I hate getting beat. Even in training, I must have been a nightmare actually, because I just, you know, I just hate getting beat. It was installed in me from, I was a worker, I was like you guys, you know, I just, you got to do a job, do it right. Yeah. You know, and my dad had that installed in me. So, you know, be the best. If you're going to be a road sweeper, be the best road sweeper you can, you know, that kind of stuff. So, that was in for an early age. So, that was it.
That was
I just wanted to be the best player I could be and take it as far as I could. So, it was good.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously, you know, that season, you know, obviously you and T, eventually you weren't signed to go up front, and we all know the story of Paul Goddard, and you know, then you ended up going up front, and then the rest was history, so to speak, wasn't it? It's like your name. Poor
Sars. There's my dog coming into the angle. There's my dog.
That's gorgeous.
He's that man. I need to let him out. Hold on, Russell.
Don't be silly, man. Don't be silly.
There you go. Sorry about that, guys.
It's all right. He's a big old thing, isn't he?
Yeah, he's only a pup. He's a large, big dog.
Wow.
He's two and a bit, so he keeps with me.
I mean, if you saw my dog's 2, and she's a teacup Yorkshire Terrier.
So what we talking? I can't remember.
We're talking about
John. We're talking about John. It was a magnificent. He wanted me to play in behind Paul Goddard and Tony. That was the system that he's seen. Now, I mean, when you think about that wasn't known in the days. Nobody was playing in the whole number 10 position, as they call it nowadays. No. So it was John was so far ahead of his time. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. All that nonsense that they're doing now, Pep and all that, you know, this high press. They've got new names for everything now.
Yeah.
We done that in the 80s. We done that. You know, I was a trigger. But I'm skipping a wee bit because Paul got injured against Birmingham.
Yeah, he did.
We got beat. Yeah. And Tuesday night he put me up front with Tony, and it just clicked. You know, Tony didn't start scoring for about half a dozen games, but it was there. We were going to be a good partnership. Yeah. So, and once we got a few things ironed out, it kicked on. You know, so it was great. And I became the striker, and poor old Paul couldn't get back in the team.
No, he couldn't. And obviously, that season was just like, you know, I mean, we still talk about it, don't we? It's like, you know, I think I was interviewing Gailey the other day, and he was talking to Tony before then, and he said that there was something like 17 records that are still like, you know, still going.
Tony's the stat. TC's the stat man.
Exactly. That's what.
He's a star man. He knows everything about it. So apparently most away games, most scored by. Well, I knew that it was the most scored by a partnership.
Yeah, of course.
So I knew all that, but I didn't know about the points. It was the highest points I've ever had, and all that. And the year before, apparently the points that we had, we could have won it.
Yeah.
If we'd have got that, the year before was the points that we had would have won the league. So. Yeah, it was one of them, and it was not to be. I think we blew it, to be honest. Everyone says a couple of games, but we blew it at the beginning because we lost. We didn't get that right. I don't know. We drew with Liverpool. We beat QPR. We drew with Liverpool. We get beat with Luton, I think, and it was one of them. When we get beat with Birmingham, Luton, and we knew we had a good team, and we knew, you know, this was. We unearthed, you know, this great player and you know, Alan Dickens in the midfield. You know, he was, you know, he wasn't in the foreseeable future, but with Paul getting injured, I went up front, he came into that position. What a player he turned out to be. So
yeah,
it all worked, and you know, as I say, God works in mysterious ways. But me and Tony just clicked when he started scoring.
yeah,
You know, and do you know the best thing about it is people say, "You look as if you're really enjoying yourself." We were the whole team. We're such a close knit team.
Yeah.
Even now.
Yeah.
But at the time we were having such a laugh. You know, I mean, it really was good. You know,
Well,
I liked winding a few people up. So what the boys were like and all that. You know, it's good fun.
And that's the thing, and that's what came out of everyone. Every player I've spoken to is from what I'd say is a certain era. So, like, obviously Gailey and people like it's in your. And as you said, there was this togetherness, which I don't think you get in any team now in the Premier League. That sense of togetherness.
I was sitting talking to Palmy and Alan McCoy. We're sitting talking, and I'm saying I don't know if any of the boys would get any other teams back then. You know.
Yeah.
And Coisty says, Frank, they wouldn't get through our dressing rooms.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Because our dressing rooms were brutal, but funny. And it was character building. You know, we had some great characters in the dressing room. So everyone was always up to no good. And it was good fun. There was no any malice. And, you know, it really was fun.
Yeah.
You know, I enjoyed myself in the dressing room. Then, of course, the second time I was there.
Exactly.
Justin Fashanu was in the dressing room, and we all knew what Justin was, but he was the biggest wind-up merchant out of them all. So it's good fun, you know, and everyone goes into the wee corners about it now. But it was all out in the open, and you know, we didn't care about it. To be honest with you, it didn't bother us.
Yeah. Well, that's what comes across, and as I said, it's like, but I think also it's a case of. Obviously, you left, you came back, you know, and so obviously you enjoyed your time so much at West Ham in the first section that, you know, even, I mean, was it Celtic had put money, was it Arsenal had put a bid in for you, wasn't it, before you?
Arsenal wanted me to play. It was before Wrighty signed. They asked me before Wrighty, but do you know what? I didn't have to prove myself. I was disillusioned. The only reason I went, Celtic was my club. I grew up watching Celtic. And it was a centenary year, and I thought if I'd go up there and do this, it's, you know, everything's. And I think we bought Stuart Robson into the team, and I couldn't play with Stuart because he stopped everything. You know, he was a good player in his own right, but for West Ham he kept stopping things. You know, he was getting the ball and taking too many touches, and then I was getting offside. I'm going, just play it one touch. I play it two. You know, play me through. You can see me running. And so it wasn't as good, you know. So the spark had gone, and it's one of them. But I went to Celtic. I get promised the earth and didn't get it. So I was disillusioned with football, to be honest with you, Russ. I was very. So when I came down to see George Graham, I was saying to winding George up, saying, "What did Tony want? Why did Tony not sign and all that kind of stuff?" So we've always got this wee competition, and he was telling me, and I told him I want a lot more than that and all that kind of stuff. So I had no intentions of signing for Arsenal, not a chance. I knew West Ham were getting relegated. John told me. Yeah. I knew Arsenal were going to win the league, but there was no comparison for me. There was nothing. It was just I love West Ham. Yeah. You know, so it was like coming home.
Yeah, no, I get that. And obviously you did it twice, because obviously, you know, you did it at West Ham, you did it with Celtic as well. So your two clubs brought you back in. And it's, what was it about West Ham that obviously you got so infectious? Because it was obviously, there's a...
The fans took to me. I mean, I'll never, I keep telling people, you know, this wee boy from Glasgow goes down to London, and the West Ham fans took to me, and I'll never forget that, you know, because they were, not just in the football stadium. I was seeing everyone when I was out. Yeah. You know, and I was, you know, I met a few people, and it was a few characters, I can tell you. Yeah. And they all thought the world of me, and I thought, it's nice. Yeah. You know, it was good. But I didn't do anything that anyone else wouldn't do. I'm a hard-working player, you know. And that was my big forte, if you like.
Yeah. No, definitely, I get that, and it's just, I mean, you know, it's a testament, because obviously I've been interviewing loads of fans, and I think you appear in about 25% of people's 11s.
Right.
Now, considering I've been in how many players you've had through, and and that shows, man. Obviously, it's and there was one story. It was funny. I can't remember who it was. Someone we interviewed, and they'd seen you. I think it might have been a friendly against Orient when Brisbane Road or something like that.
Right.
And he didn't know who you were, and he thought you was this Italian because it was like McAvennie, and it's like Franco McAvennie, because you had the blonde locks, and he thought you was Italian, and it was like absolutely brilliant. But that's the thing, Frank. It's like you just had this affection with the fans, and you still got it now. So it's obviously every time you come to London.
I made my mind up a long time ago. When I said to the missus, I said, I'm going when I go out, people are going to talk to me, people are going to want photographs, they want an autograph.
Yeah.
I'm never going to refuse that, whether it's in Glasgow or London.
Yeah.
So if you don't like it, then we're not going to work. So and she's great about it. She's really good. She's good at that. So it's all good, because I'll never refuse an autograph or a photograph.
Nah.
Else I would never do it. Because I know what it's like to be a fan.
Yeah, exactly. I totally get that, and that comes across. Everyone's got love. Because you hear all these stories, these anecdotal stories from fans, and they met like you, or I don't know, or Ludo, or Cotty, or Morley, and that's what this channel is all about. Because it's the football is secondary, I think, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's about the fans and the community, and and that comes across. And I think doesn't matter what happens, in the next whenever it is 9 games or whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone, it's when we all get back to London Stadium and all 60,000.
Can't wait.
I can't wait. Because I've got to go there on Friday. I've got to do a test. It's going to be weird, so weird, and Saturday as well.
The last game I went to was the Tottenham game. I came down the Tottenham game. Honestly, it was pathetic. I ended up staying in the bar. I'm down to the bar in the second half. So it was. I don't like. Listen, I'm a big fan, but I don't like watching my team play that poorly, and so I didn't like it.
Yeah, I know. But we'll see what happens. And it's sweet. I've been talking to guys, and they're having like Zoom parties with all their season ticket holding mates.
They're all having parties now.
Watching the game watching the game and watching it on Zoom be quite funny. But I mean, obviously that second time you came back, obviously 1990-91 season, that was an awesome season. Obviously promotion. And obviously you didn't have TC had gone, but you had Morley in, so you had a different partner.
Was there, but Jimmy Quinn was there as well. So
Jimmy Quinn,
quite a few boys, and it was good. I really enjoyed that again, and we had a different team, but my good mate and went to the team, Bish, and so me and him were pals, and he's what a wonderful player he was. I mean, my God, he was magnificent. So. And good laugh as well, good lad. Yeah. Great lad, So I keep watching these videos with him now, Ross. Oh my God, see him with that hat on. And he's winding people up. I love him.
We put a video, I did him the other day. He came up, I posted it this afternoon actually, with Bish. Yeah, lovely guy. And as you said, stories, just hilarious stories, how, because when I interviewed Mad Dog, he said that ask Bish about his love of polos. So I said, okay. So Bish, I heard you like polos for training. He went, who told you? It's like, Mad Dog. They weren't polos, they were extra strong mints. It meant I was drinking. I was like,
okay. Yeah. I was coming in the morning with the breath. Everyone had these mints. Yeah. It was usually me and him. They used to hear the bags. We used to have the bin bags on before we get weighed.
Yeah.
Had to put the bin bag. You'd get a bit of sweat on us. It was good fun.
Yeah, it was.
Bish can drink a pint quicker than I can drink a shot. He's unbelievable. And he's like that.
Yeah.
He's a skinny. And you go, why are you putting that? He's got hollow legs, honestly. I love him.
He's a great, and as I said, he's one of those ones that you do anything for any fan as well, and it's really not. And again, that group, all very him and obviously Trev and Mad Dog and Kevin Keane, and they were lovely guys, and they're all a real sense of togetherness and stuff. Now, what we're doing, as I said, is we're doing this 11 Hammers 11 as well. You've seen a few, obviously. Johnny Artson gave us 2 for 1, but I don't. But bless him, he had a go. But it's about the players that you played with, your best 11. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that I don't know, whoever you pick means they're better than whoever but it's your opinion. It's your opinion, and we try and go 4-4-2 as well, just to make it easier. Because again, it's a bit simple. So who'd go in goal?
You know what? It's hard to pick because Parksy and Ludo is a different class.
Chalk and cheese, yeah.
But 2 different characters. But I would have to say 86 Parksy was outstanding. I mean, so I would have to put a big man in.
Yeah.
Just for the fact, I mean, it was his record signing to West Ham, but it was magnificent, and what a character.
Yeah.
Completely different from Lou, but 2 great goalkeepers. But if I was having 2 teams, I'd put him in the other one, Ludo in the other one. So no, I've got to go with Park.
Yeah.
So he was outstanding.
Of course he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, totally. And as you said, it was just like, just this, and so different from Ludo. They were like 2 different. Like Ludo's like a modern day goalkeeper. Do you know what I mean? Where Parksy was just like a unit, absolute unit.
It was a unit, and that he came up with that great shout. It's not mine.
It's not mine. Love him. Right, we'll put Parksy in goal. Let's go left back. Who will have left back then, Frank?
No, just Dixie.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of doubt. Georgia Paris fought in there quite a few times.
Yeah.
So Stevie Walford. Listen, I just honestly, Dixie had everything. He had everything except manners. It was my roommate. Can you believe that, Ross? It was my roommate.
I can't see you 2 rooting. I'll be honest.
It was brilliant. When Billy was a gaffer, my God, he had a few sleepless nights with us. I'll tell you, it was good fun.
Yeah,
but it was. Do you know what? If it wasn't for he didn't give a damn attitude. He should have been playing for England. He should have been in there. He's better than Stuart Pearce. Oh my God, there was no danger he's better than Pearce is a great player, don't get me wrong, but Dixie had everything.
Yeah.
He had pace, and he could fight, he could pass a ball. Honestly, he gave me, so many passes, 60-yard passes right over the top, bang onto my feet. So he was, wonderful player, so no hesitation.
No, exactly. Yeah, great player, as you said. And as I've said to someone the other day, obviously the 96 Euros are being rerun, aren't they, on ITV4 and stuff?
Yeah.
Julian would have taken a penalty.
Of course he would have.
Wouldn't he?
Of course he would have. Yeah, he would have. Yeah.
It would have been Venables.
He'd have told the keeper where he was putting it as well. That's
Exactly. I always remember that one against Schmeichel, where Schmeichel's hand went back. He hit it so hard. He was amazing. I love Julian. Yeah, he's a great shout.
Why do you smash it? He says, well, if I don't know where it's going, what chance the keeper got? Yeah, wonderful.
Oh, brilliant. Right, we'll put Julian in. Right, let's go. I could probably guess the right back, but who's going to go right back, Frank?
Oh, yeah, Tonka.
Yeah.
It would be can you imagine they 2 fighting over a penalty? It'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It'd be wonderful. It was, but Ray was, not just for the fact he took penalties, but it was a great player. I played with him in the under-21s at Scotland as well, and before I went to West Ham. So, yeah, good, safe. If you're putting in another player, you'd maybe go for Frank Lampard, but I never played with Frank. But, Timmy Brecker, second time, was a good player, but didn't have the race, the race.
I know what you mean.
Charisma and that. He was just, he carried himself, and for a jockey, he was all right. Good player. Good player.
I spoke to him the other day because we're going to do something live. He doesn't want to do the Zoom because he says he looks like an idiot when he's looking at the computer instead of the thing. So we'll do something like, and he said, right, I've got to go, Russ. I've got to go, and I think the tea bags have dried on the line outside, and it was like.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he's some boy.
Never
We used to
stops.
see we were having a night out.
Yeah.
We usually agree a price with a bar or a lounge or something,
Yeah.
and then we'd send Ray in to negotiate. We organised because he's a miserable sod. So he go in and he gave us jocks a bad name. Really, a wonderful player,
Yeah.
wonderful person. Absolutely no hesitation.
No, of course not.
And putting
Of course
him, not so it was definitely.
Yeah, that's great. Let's go centre backs then, Frank. Who's your first centre back?
Big Alvin. Alvin would be.
Yeah.
I didn't. We're talking about parents here, and I'm going to have to put Gailey in. Never forgive me.
No.
But yeah, they worked so well together.
Yeah.
And I think I heard them spouting off the other night about, it was the most clean sheets and all that. Well, tell them that's something to do with the goalkeeper. So, but that's what he's there for. It's not, so I can't go one without the other. But I'd love to have. He was at the same club at the same time as Bobby Moore, so I can imagine what I've seen Bob play. I've been out for lunch. I've been out for dinner with him twice.
Wow!
Before he died, God rest him. So he knew my agent, so we knew each other. And, what a wonderful person.
Yeah.
But I'd love to have been beside him.
Yeah.
Ferdinand as well. What player he was, my God! But for me, the second time I'm back, there was not two. Even the second time, there was not two centre halves the same as Tony and Alvin. So that's my back four.
Yeah, that's solid. That's good, Frank. Right, let's go into midfield. Let's go left midfield. Who have we got on left?
Well, a guy I think is world class.
Yeah,
world class. I thought Dave was just.
Yeah.
I mean, the funny thing, Ross, people were saying to me, he was out injured for 2 years.
He was, yeah.
And I'll go, oh my God, what kind of player was he before he got injured?
Yeah.
Because when I came back from injury, I wasn't the same player. I was 90, 85, 90. But you miss that wee little thing. So if he was like, oh my God, and I thought he was world class, I really did. The first night, Deb said to me, when I went up front on the Tuesday against QPR, and Deb's come over to me and he says, Frank, he says, now you're playing up front. He says, when I get the ball, he says, there'll be 3 or 4 players around me. And I thought, you big-headed. Who do you think you are? And he said to me, and he makes the game so easy, he says, I don't have to beat them. If you just come off your defender, I'll nick the ball into you. Just lay it off and I'll come and take it off you. And I'm like, I mean, how easy is that?
Yeah.
And that's what we've done all season. He would just dip his shoulder, nick it into me, and I'd just lay it off. I'd take the defender away, and Dev would come running through. So, I mean, it was so easy.
Yeah.
But when he wanted to go by players, he glided. He didn't run. He just glided by them. And that's the markings of a great player. God, I only seen him in videos and all that, but to have him and Brook in the same team must have been magnificent for you guys.
Yeah.
Or for the older generation.
Yeah. The more experienced generation.
The more experienced, yes. The older, the more experienced generation, yes.
Yeah, but I mean, you're right, because he obviously, before when you came in, he'd been injured and he'd basically completely changed his game. When he was, like, it was incredible. And the impact he still made, despite the fact he was a different type of player. As you said, him and Brooking would have been. Yeah, I mean, I never saw him obviously, so yeah, it's one of those things now. But also, what I don't appreciate is how crap the pitches were. And it's like with Dev on like the London Stadium bowling green, or Brooking, it would have been. Imagine. And you guys as well.
We played Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. We were all white. Ross, I come off at half time. I've got mud everywhere, all down my face. I'm looking at Dev. He's got a couple of splashes at the back of his sock. His balance was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's well done. Honestly, I've got mud in my ear. I've got mud everywhere. It was incredible. It's incredible.
Oh, I love it.
Rolling about with people and all that. It was fun.
Oh, brilliant! Right. So put Dev on the left. Let's go right midfield. Who have you got on the right?
My little mucker signed very near the same day as me.
Yeah.
A little scouser. For a little guy, I have never seen anyone with braver heart as him. It was honestly, it was incredible. And again, I can only talk as for me, it was just magnificent for me. It could stand at the wing and it didn't have to beat them. Because I would make a run, he would just clip it around and he was great at that. It was so good at doing that kind of things. I mean, so many goals he gave me. You know, just coming in off the right and nicking it in either a header or a side foot. It was just a little brilliant little scouser again about. But we were all like that at training. It was a nasty little piece of work. So, but you wouldn't want him any other way.
No.
That's the way, because you knew what you were getting a Saturday.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was good. Yeah, it was great. It was. But apart from anything else, he was a really good player. I mean, he really was a good player. Because Devon was in the team, I think it took a wee bit off him, Mark.
I get that.
He was a wonderful player, and he complimented Ray Stewart.
Yeah.
Ray would buy, Mark would sit in, and they worked well together. They really did work as a partnership. So it was good, yeah. And so that's why I put Ward there.
No, it's good shit. And you're right. People don't think of partnerships in terms of the sort of the fullback and the winger, but that is so true.
Well, see, nowadays, Ross, you watch people running by players, and the boy in midfield won't cover for the centre half running by them. When I was up front, if somebody ran by me, I'd go into midfield to help them out and just to get back into shape.
Yeah.
That's a dying breed. That's a dying art now. People go, look, I'm a centre forward.
Yeah.
And they don't do it, you know. Get back. If you lose the ball, chase it.
Yeah.
You know, get it back and then moan at someone. But they don't even moan now, so. They don't have a moan up at anyone, do they?
They don't. You know, and that's the thing. There's lots of things, I think, watching, because obviously you're watching old games now, going back and watching old games. And the style of football is it's such a, not simpler, that seems wrong, but they've made football seem simpler. They've overcomplicated it now, I think. Do you know what I mean? They put two wingers,
I think so.
Beat the man, cross it in. That's all you've got. Football's such an easy game.
They don't do that anymore.
They don't
do that anymore.
No.
We used to do that down the wing, cross the ball. We used to work it into midfield, back into, put it down the wing, somebody crosses, me and Tony crossovers, and they don't do that now. No. Everything's around their feet and, you know, and slow and pathetic. And,
well, they
if I was the size of the boy Haller.
Yeah.
If I was his build and his size, I would be terrorising defenders.
Yeah.
Why is he not doing that? I mean, I don't know. You can't blame the boy. But he get bought. He was a magnificent player in Germany, but he played in a 3.
He did, yeah.
And then he came over here and the guy should play up front his own. He was like, where's my pals?
Yeah. It happens, doesn't it?
Somebody didn't scout him right, because if somebody wants to play him up front his own, somebody should have said, nah, he's not the man for us.
Yeah.
Because I think he can, if he's playing with people up front with him, I think he might score goals.
You're right.
I think he needs somebody to take players away, defenders.
No, you're totally right. When he had Antonio up front with him, he's a different player.
Yeah, but he played with, it was 3.
He had 3. He had Rebic and the guy Jovic who's at
everything's one inch.
Yeah. That's what I mean. And then you have but then you know, you look at someone like someone like Liverpool. You've got Salah who's left-footed on the right wing. You've got Mane, and it's the wrong. They're on the wrong. It just winds me up.
See when they all cross over and all that. I like all that. Yeah. I like all that. You know, some teams would end up over there, and Dave would be over there. And we kept our shape, but it might be different players.
Yeah.
You know, because with the freedom, John Lyall gave us so much freedom to do that. Which was incredible, you know. It wasn't this lump the ball up the park sort of a nonsense. Get it? We could be up the park in 2 or 3 passes.
Yeah.
And somebody TC'd in and go in 2 or 3 passes. So it was, I know you. Yeah. Because me and Tony weren't the biggest guys up there, so he couldn't launch the ball up to us. You know, put it head high, and I'll fight a defender for it. You know, but Tony would run away. No, it worked well. That's how we worked. But anyway, midfield, Wardy,
Yeah.
Like, this is when I've got a problem in the middle.
Okay.
Because Alan Dickens was wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful player. But Billy Bonds was in the same, not the same mold, but he was still there when I played. He was still coming on and giving his influence.
Mm.
So I'm going to have to drop Alan and put Billy Bonds in.
Yeah.
Because the other player I'm going to put in is too similar. They couldn't play, him and Alan couldn't play together.
Sure.
I wouldn't think.
Yeah.
You need somebody in there that's going to win the ball and give it to people like these. So I'm going to have to put Gaffer Billy in. You know, it was because he was still there. He was playing. He came on and he was like, you know, he could run further than anyone. He's 40 years of age. He was running further than anyone.
Incredible.
And he could, when we were winning a game and we had to tighten up, Billy used to bring Bonzo on, and my God, he didn't have to tighten up. And he bellowed at everyone, shouting at everyone. You know, it was great. You know, it was good. So I've got to put Billy Bonds in there because I did play with him. I know he was a lot better in his younger days, but just the fact that he could sit in there and let the boys like Alan Devonshire, Wardy, and my next partner in midfield would be Ian Bishop. So
put Bish in.
With Bish sitting in there with Billy Bonds, Billy would just sit there in front of the back four. Bish would just play everything, you know, and give it to Dev, give it to Wardy, and he could do. And Bonds would just sit there and do all that, you know. He could do the hard, the dirty work, if you like. He didn't do the graft, and that would be a wonderful midfield, I think, with Bish, Wardy, and Dev. You know, that's for sure. And just with Pikey and Neil Orr sitting there, we had them in there as well. It was Alan Dickens and Neil Orr mostly, and Pikey. And as I say, Dicko was I feel bad for leaving him out, but if I want to win the league, go to Bonzo in there with Bish.
That's amazing. Yeah, and as you said, you know, Bonzo in his day with Bish together, that's tasty.
Well, you couldn't get back or put another flair player in there, you know, but then nobody be. I mean, Bish could tackle as well.
Yeah.
He put you know, he was a skinny thing. He was like a skinny laddie, but he could tackle. You know, the boy could put a tackle in, and so could Wardy. So But Billy's sitting in there. Don't let the ball get to the striker's feet. That would be a great. Yeah. That would be a great midfield. Yeah.
It would, and obviously with Billy, with Bish, with Dev, you've got some lovely hair. Hair. Julian, not so much, but
lovely hair, great talent. I mean, my God, imagine what they're worth. Imagine what they're worth now.
Well, I mean, Dev was
God knows. Alan came from
£5,000.
Junior.
Yeah, $5,000.
Yeah, my God, what would he be worth nowadays?
No, million, 10, 20, 100 million. You know, you don't know. He's incredible today. Right,
incredible.
Who's going to go up front? I wonder who's going to go up front.
I don't like picking myself. That's my biggest problem.
But you can, though. I'm not being funny. It's like I've had Gailey's picked himself. He picked himself as captain, penalty taker, free kick taker, and manager. Did
Gailey not tell you? See, we beat Chelsea. We beat them 4. We took 4 off them at Stamford Bridge, right?
Yeah.
And Gailey, all he talks about is his assist. I'm going, what assist? The free kick, he touched it 2 yards to Dev. And he says, that's an assist. Dev says, give me it. And he gave me it. And he says, that's an assist. Unbelievable, Gailey.
Oh, brilliant. He's a good man. Reg. I like him.
I love him. Well, TC has got to play anyway.
Yeah.
TC for me was... I think we all became better together. Tony was just an out-and-out striker when I went there. And we had a few words, not me and Tony, but the whole team you know about it as a team meeting. No coaching staff, no manager, just the players.
Yeah.
We all sat for about 2 hours in the dressing room and we got, because we knew we had a good team. We just had to get things sorted. And that's when we became, I was a trigger. When I went, Tony shut the keeper off. Wardy would shut the full. I'd go to the full back. 9 out of 10 full backs would give me it anyway because they're not. You know, there's no many Julian Dicks going about.
Nah.
You know, so I would run at Dixie and Dixie would ping it 50 yards or something like that, you know. But there's not, you've got to applaud that. There's not many of them going about. So when I ran at defenders, 9 out of 10 they put out the park, or they'd give me it, or they'd give Wardy it, or whatever. So
yeah,
I was a trigger, you know, and this high press that they call it now. Who call it high press? It's probably one of the new names, technologies.
I know. Yeah, that's what Peter Butler. That's what Peter Butler was saying. Yeah, this when I was in him the other day. He was like, "Yeah, so all these new these new terms. It's all bullshit. You know, we've been doing. We was doing it for years.
Lot of nonsense, isn't it?
Yeah,
they've got all these names. Maybe it's a false nine. The centre forward's injured, so somebody else goes up. They're a false nine. No, they're not. They're playing up front. They're a striker. Just call them a striker. They're a false nine. Some of the players we've got are false players. I'm only joking. But then I would have to say, if we're going for, I wouldn't want to pick myself, but we scored 50 odd goals in the season.
Yeah. And
it took Tony 6-7 games to get started.
Yeah.
So it was. I've got to play. I love playing with the wee guy because he was different class. You know, he didn't want to get involved. You know, the parts would kick a ball out, and we're playing against whether it's Newcastle or Coventry. Big Brian Kilcline, remember him?
Yeah.
His nickname was Killer. Right, his name was Killer. So when the ball get kicked out, all you hear is Killer's ball. Now I look at Tony, and Tony's going, nothing to do with me. I'm going, yeah, okay, I'll go and get it again. And I smashed the living daylights out of me. It was brilliant. I loved it. And it was just funny just to look at Tony's face. He's going, no. He just didn't want to get involved. He was running. He'll take it off someone, run and score goals.
Yeah.
It was great. Great. We had a good partnership.
He did. Yeah.
When I'm doing goal, if the keeper come out, I'd give it to Tony and he would score.
Yeah.
If Tony was through in goal, I'd go for the rebound because he's not going to pass. But I knew that, and I didn't mind it because he was an out-and-out striker.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best strikers I played with. So, I would have to go. I'd love to put someone else. Big John could have played with Tony, like John Hart's. He could, at the beginning, after a while, when Tony started moving, see when he started running, then he could have played with John. Yeah. But at the beginning, when I went to West Ham, John Hartson and Tony Cotty couldn't have played together. The two of them would stand up there.
Yeah.
No, there'd be no movement. But we got Tony moving, and when he started moving, he was a wonderful player. So it was, and then we could have, as I say, we could have put. I'd love to have put Tevez or something like that up front, but we couldn't. I didn't play with any of them.
No.
But none of it. Listen, John Hartson and Kitson done brilliant for Kitson.
They did. Yeah, they did.
But me and Tony, record goal scorers up front. So, and what a laugh we had, Russ.
Yeah.
Apart from the great football we played, and hopefully everyone knew. I mean, I seen people when I was out there all going, "You all look as if you're enjoying it," and we were. Yeah. So it was.
That's what people like to see, though. They like to see players.
Compliment. You don't get many times in your career. Well, but you don't get many times in your career where you know you're going to score.
Yeah.
And you know, it happened to me 2 seasons. One when I was at Celtic and won the trophies and all that. And down here with Tony, we knew we were, you know, we could have had bets and we did, but see who could score the best goal and all that kind of stuff. That's how confident we were.
Yeah, that's mental.
It was incredible. It really was incredible. And the gaffer was just carried everyone, along with it. It was great.
Yeah.
Dear old John. And everyone talks about John, how it was such a nice man and all that. God, you didn't cross him.
Really?
He was, God, the temper, John Lyle, my God, it was, he didn't miss you, put it that way. But it was great for me. He was like my dad, so he would be my manager, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
He would be my manager, and the coaching staff, Boyce and McAvennie, they were all great.
Yeah.
Tony Carnell, I don't know why they get rid of Tony. He brought some players through the academy, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
There's already players gone now.
Exactly. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? But I mean, that is a pretty special team, I think, Frank.
No bad team, is it?
It would do a job. It would do a job, wouldn't it?
Two changes really into it. It's only two changes from the boys of '86.
Yeah.
But I think Billy was part of the boys of '86. But I would, in his prime, in there, he would have been,
Yeah.
no disrespect to Neil or Pikey, but
no,
he
of
was
course.
a better player.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he could have played with Bish. Oh my God, he could have played with Bish.
That would have been good.
They would have hit the lab. Billy would have been trying to choke Bish because Bish would have been winding him up. What he'd say.
That's what Martin was saying. Martin Allen was saying. He says he used to hate playing with. He loved Bish, but sometimes he would just wind him up because Martin would be ready to kill, and then Bish would come on and go, "Hey, how you doing?" That's all.
He's brilliant. I played against West Ham.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know this. I played against West Ham when I went to Swindon on loan.
Yeah.
I went to Swindon on loan, and they played me in midfield against West Ham at the, I can't remember the name of the ground at Swindon.
Yeah.
And so I'm playing in, it's Bish, Martin Allen and all that, and I'm going, all right, lads. And I'm in the midfield with Monks, me, Johnny Monk. Well, so me and him's having a laugh with Martin Allen and Bish. And I've not met Martin Allen. Well, Bish, absolute crucified him. I'm running by Martin laughing because Bish is giving him so much. Good fun. Oh, good fun.
Yeah, it's great. Frank, man, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I know you've...
Absolute pleasure, my friends. Always good to talk to the West Ham boys.
Thank you. Obviously, thank you to everyone for watching. Obviously, really humble with all the support the channel's been giving. So obviously, like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. And until next time, from me and Frank, see you later, everyone. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.
Hey, guys.